Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CBIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And I don't mean to state the obvious or anything, but a very solid day here for this one. Now, there is some perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you were hoping to sell within 15 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then while sure the price did pull back, you know, the price, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And from, again, the big picture perspective, that's what it's all about. If you wanted a long-term uptrend, you got to have higher bases, and that's what allows those uptrends to be built. And so far, so good on that note. It's not like the price gapped up and then pulled back and pulled back and pulled back, and then before you know it, it was all the way down here. So on that note, you know, it didn't pull all the way back there. It finally did level off, and that leveling off presents us with our first level of support I want to focus on. And that's right here at, we'll call it 88 cents. So like I said, the price was pulling back. You know, people are getting nervous. How deep is this thing going to pull back? And, you know, chart finally gave us the answer right there at 88 cents. So that's going to be the initial area of support. But from the big picture of things, it's really all about the purple line down here, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Now, I fully realize right now this line is down here. The price closed all the way up there, so it's not relevant. But keyword there being moving average. So as time goes by, that line is going to move its way upwards and get more and more relevant. And, you know, from a big picture perspective, as long as the price is up above that purple line, then the bulls are in full control. The bulls are in full health, however you can best visualize that. You know, that's just a very easy way. That may seem kind of goofy seeing how far it is right now, but like I said, if you're new to charts, you'll see that as time goes by, that line is just going to move its way upwards. So as long as the price is above an increasing line, then that would imply that the price itself is increasing, right? And therefore, you know, by default, well, that's what bullish moves do. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this move is going to continue back upwards, where are some potential battlegrounds at? Initial area of resistance, going to call right here at about $1.12. And then after $1.12, essentially a miniature blue sky breakout as the next technical level is not until all the way up here. Now, I'm not saying if the price breaks there that within, you know, 2 seconds it's going to be up at $1.40. But technically speaking, because, you know, the chart hasn't been up this high for a while, there is some space to move. But before we start talking about, you know, the miniature blue sky breakout, first got to get back up to even do battle with this, you know, approximately $1.12 area. So all in all, though, good solid day. Bulls have an opportunity to start to build a higher trend or put in higher bases, and therefore that'll lead to an overall uptrend. So we'll see if they can do it or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like anything that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.